Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. Now in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how you can use the instant scene function with Artistly. Okay, so instant scene will give you a very powerful flexibility of actually transforming any image's background with studio perfect precision. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through how you can actually allow the AI to create these photorealistic backgrounds. So you can imagine whether it's luxury showrooms, very specific backgrounds, and high clarity and precision backgrounds. Okay, so you can imagine we can adjust lighting, shadows, we can do so much. So I think the best way of actually demonstrating is by showing you right now on this tutorial video. So let me find a nice image. Okay, so here we have this lady right now. Okay, so here we have this lady here. Okay, so what I want to do, ideally I can change the size of the image. So if I went generate, okay, if I want to make this more congruent with the canvas, I could just go ahead to generate. Let's go generate now and make this 1 by 1. Let's go ahead and let that process. Okay, so now we have that image created, and you can see if I had an example of an inspirational image I've used and it's much smaller that I've taken, I can actually allow the AI to recreate it in a better dimensional aspect ratio. So 1 by 1, you can see now it's fitting the entire layer. Now here's where things get a little bit more interesting. So more specifically, we're going to be looking at instant scene. So once I have this particular image, let's just make sure it's selected. We go to instant scene. Now once I select instant scene, this is the ability of the AI now automatically replacing a background. Now when it comes to changing the background, there are a huge number of presets you can select from, whether it's medieval castle, windmill, open desert road, night street, fountain, plaza, northern lights, forest clearing, and we've got another page. I mean, there are so many to choose from. Doctor's office, a grocery store, a studio apartment. So you can choose from the presets if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Or you could take inspiration from it, and I'll show you how you can actually also have the ability of actually replacing the background yourself. Okay, so you can manually enter an input using 2 descriptive words to change the background, or you can use a number of different presets. Now if I want, let's have a look and see what they may have. So because she's a doctor, so maybe I want a doctor's office. Okay, to make it a bit more congruent, let's go ahead and select doctor's office. Once I select it, you can see now it's slightly zoomed forward and it's highlighted by the gray, and I go ahead and select replace background. So it will go ahead now and start processing that. Okay, so we give it a few moments for that to be processed, and we will see the difference in the background. Now the great thing about the background is that yes, we do have different variations. So if you want that kind of nice artistic background with the northern lights, that neon glow, there are some great templates to choose from. So you can kind of customize the background to make it more congruent with your subject and exactly what you want in the background. Okay, so you can see now we've got that office background. If I select it, let's go ahead and there we go. We've got a nice different background there. So we can actually let's go for Night Street. Let's go ahead and select that like so. Let's go ahead and replace. Why would I do Night Street? Because I think with the colors, the vivid nice neon colors, it will make the image pop more. So obviously we are using this subject here in the doctor's lab coat, so you may be thinking it's complete opposite, but that's completely fine. So for this demo, just the subject should be anyone, but it's just demonstrating the power of changing the background. Okay, so we give a few moments for that to change as well. Okay, so here we have the background with the neon images. So once you're happy with it, just select it. It'll just give it a few moments for it to populate. Okay, and there we have that the background of Night Street. So and you can see just the way it adjusts that background and even the overlay of it, so it makes it congruent with the image. It adjusts it for that perfect lighting. Now once you've done that, let's have a look and see, can we go to manual replace? Okay, how would you use manual replace? So you've got that choice of making those very high quality backgrounds, replacing those backgrounds. Okay, you've got so many to choose from. However, if we go to manual replace, okay, here's a bit of a breakdown of how it's structured. So you've got Night Street, neon lights, and reflection. So ideally, the less means more. So say, for example, the first term could be, let's say, a beach. Okay, so you've got the beach. And then we'll put a comment, and then we can talk about, the weather conditions. Maybe we want to talk about weather conditions, meaning sunny, bright, cloudy, rainy, just to give that information to the AI for what we're looking for. So let's say beach, let's say sunlight, okay, and go ahead and select replace background. So just give that prompt exactly what you're looking for. Try to ideally model what was on the previous input, but just keeping it less, because sometimes less means more. So we're trying to be as specific as possible, not to overbear the whole entire scene. So we'll give a few moments for all that to update. And there we have, look, she's on the beach and there is sunlight there, and you can just even see, if I just select that, let's get that in there, we'll give that a few moments for it to load, and the image has been recreated, and you can even see the glow of the sun shimmering on not only the waves but also of the subject on the lab coat, and the way it's also penetrating the hair, okay, just shining off the hair. So very very advanced level AI replacement of the background there. So it's very subtle in how it does. So just to kind of highlight again, using this ability of the instancing, we can actually change and replace any background we want whatsoever, either by using automatic prompts, okay, presets that are already there for you to use, or if you want to, you can use the manual replace. Now, just to kind of quickly touch on another feature that it relates to background replacement. What about if you actually want to remove the background? Can you do so? And the answer is yes. So when you go to the editing tab, if you scroll down, you can actually go and select remove background, okay? So if you select that, it will actually remove the background, just keep this subject in tow, okay? Just by using this function. And there you have it, just like that. We have now removed the background, so you can have that transparent background if you want. Very easy to use in AI, and you can actually use this for any other graphic if you want. Maybe you want to just remove the background and put it onto another image that you've created, another ad that you created. You can actually then download it, export it as a PNG or JPEG, okay? That's completely up to you. So just coming back to this is how you do it. Remove background. Just open up that ability and simply go ahead and remove. Okay, so just to kind of a recap for instancing, you can take any image that you've uploaded or created, it doesn't matter, and then you can simply select instancing, and then you can choose from a different variety of different backgrounds to choose from and select replace, or you can do it manually using that two-step approach, okay? And if you want to remove the background entirely, you can also remove that like so, okay, just using background removal. And when you do remove the background, if you wanted to use this for more green screen related, you could actually use you could add the green screen palette on to the subject, okay, in the background once you've removed it. So if that's something you want to consider, you can do so. So if you wanted to green screen, you would remove the background, and you can put the color code for a green background, and that will populate the entire canvas to green, leaving the object in place. So if you want to go to a third-party editor, you can also enter it into your videos, maybe call to actions, any kind of graphics that you want to create using Artistly. So hopefully you enjoy this video tutorial on how you can use instancing when it comes to replacing backgrounds, okay, using this very powerful and effective feature.